live. Yay. Hello, everyone. So, it's just me and Renard right now. Some other people may join.
Hello, everyone.
Me.
Yeah, so some people may join, but they're off playing some game.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know what that's like.
Oh, getting them from other games is almost impossible unless you pretty much yell at them.
I don't know.
Oh, well. Anyways.
But like, they can do whatever they want.
Hello, Ramon. Hello, Sniffering, if I'm pronouncing that right. And Grumpy, hello. Yeah. I'm here with my friend.
Is Kid still doing like...
I don't know. I haven't heard back from him.
Or is he gonna...
Haven't heard back.
Ah.
Yeah. Anyways, we're just currently in one of the worlds that I found. This is just the world that I've known the person who made it, and they said I was to check it out. And they've done a lot of updates. Come and check it out. So this part's been around for a little while. They've got like a fruit ninja thing.
Oh yeah, this thing was already here.
If anyone's ever played this game, they know what it is. It's a basic it's a basic game.
Yeah, just fucking get the yellow fucking...
Why do you... I can't understand what you're saying, Sniffering.
Hold on, let me go through the video. Help.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just checking out this world they made a while back, and they've updated it. They got a whole bunch of new areas and features to it. Whip. Sword.
I gotta find the video. Yeah, there we go.
I posted it everywhere. So, for anyone who doesn't know, we do actually have... I do have some news. We've got... Blue Sky is now...
It says, why do you stream? That's what it says.
Why I stream? Because, yeah, it's fun. Good way to pass the time, and gives me something to do. Yeah. I don't only play this. I do play some other games from time to time, but yeah.
I don't know who Suffering is. But...
My grandma
just did a backflip.
Backflip. What? Okay.
I don't know.
I'm changing my name pretty soon just for fun. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to check out some more of this world. Boing. Up. There we go. So, this world's actually pretty large, and this is just created by one person. Yeah. I think they use some prefabs, but the rest of it seems to be all they're doing. Yeah. They added a whole bunch of stuff, and if I go like this... There we go. There's this ball that emits bubbles and a rainbow. I can actually just throw it, and it'll just go in that direction until I retrieve it. But, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of cool stuff people have made for VR chat, and yeah, it's kind of cool. There's actually like entire games on here. Like I was playing last stream. I was actually playing. What was I playing? Oh yeah, I was playing Wii Sports Tennis. My dog did a front flip. Oh, I'm not surprised. Dogs can do some pretty cool tricks. Yeah. Oh. Down. Whee! Nice of you to drop on in. Wonder if this is actually a portal. Whoa! Okay. They outdid themselves. This is awesome.
I did not know this existed.
Same. These interactable? No? Okay. But still cool.
Like, how do I get...
Oh, Leica just
Oh,
joined.
Leica joined.
Whip. Hey,
Hello.
bud.
Yay. Hey, Leica.
Hi.
Nice to
How
see you,
doing?
bud.
Long time no see.
I'm alright.
That's good.
Long time no see. I think we saw each other last week, but
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, long... Not so long time no
Nice
see,
to see
but
you.
still nice to see. Nice to see you.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm tired.
fair enough. I'm tired. I'm like
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, you goofball.
God damn.
Yeah.
me.
Oh, interesting news for everyone. There is someone that's working on a project, a few people actually probably in cooperation with each other, making haptic feedback that is also connected to
Yeah.
a neurological feedback.
Alright.
So how it works is, you ever seen those, you can actually still find them on eBay, they don't make them anymore, but they made these ears that were using a brain reader, that it would make the ears move to to your thoughts.
Yeah.
How these work is they read certain stimuli in your brain. Our brains give off kind of like, best way to describe it, our brains have different sectors or areas that we think with. Certain areas are for memories, emotions, and cognitive functions, such as talking. So if, say, a certain part of the brain is activated, and you have a certain brain reader that's responsive to that part of the brain, you can able to have it trigger something, IRL, by thinking a certain thought.
Alright.
So imagine being able to have a VR avatar that when I think of, say,
Yeah.
move a tail, it will move my tail, or even my wings. People have been
Yeah.
working on ears at the moment
Oh.
recently, which is actually pretty doable because some people can actually move their ears IRL. So if you just figure out the exact thing by tuning it into that, then yeah. Also, hello Ramon, it's good to see you. Yeah. We might go to a different world in a bit, but yeah. Yeah. Oh, you can actually move that bubble. That's cool.
Yeah. I was trying to see if you could pop it.
Don't think you can, unfortunately. Some worlds actually have a bubble that you can actually like sit inside of and it will move you around. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't think I have that world though saved, but I do have some other interesting worlds we'll go to in a bit. Yeah. But yeah, they've updated this world. It's pretty cool, and they added a whole bunch of neat features hidden around through it. Yeah. There was another area, and it was down this way, I believe. That's how you get down there. You go this way instead of that way. No? Oh, the pathway goes around that way. I don't even notice it. Huh. Blah. Yeah, so, there will be some pretty cool advancements in technology. I'm going to talk about it, and I've also got a recording of a person who's working on it. For VR chat. I might use some of that for detail if the audio is clear. Hopefully I had the microphones set right that day. I sometimes have them set weird and the audio is either really loud for me or is really quiet for the person on the other end. So it's like I have to do funny things with the audio to get it to work. I need to have different way. I need to figure out a way to like toggle between settings for VR chat and when I do IRL videos, so that the audio isn't. I don't have to like reset it up every time. Where's Leica? Oh, there.
Where'd Leica go?
Oh no, where'd Leica go? Are they up the tops there somewhere? Bugger. This is the annoying thing with VR chat. There needs to be a way to show where people are in VR. And one of those things could be making some kind of looks like a compass, and it shows the distance someone is at and what direction they're at. For in a world. There he is. I see him. Yeah. Bag of your new name. Okay, cool name. I saw him over here. I'm guessing he went somewhere. I'm going to go high up here and see if I can spot him from up in a taller position. I can't see him. Oh well. Oh well, there you are. There you are.
I have the power.
Yeah, we were going down that way to the massive geyser. Yeah.
Hey, Volk.
What?
Call me George because I'm gonna slay the dragon.
Bah! Oh well, down this way is a quick way down. Doink. Okay. We've got the geyser, the massive geyser. I'm actually curious at something. I wonder if I stand on that geyser if it will shoot me up into the air. I'm actually curious if they added physics for that. If they did?
I don't think so, but...
Oh.
No.
Well, that's...
No.
Oh, well. Never mind. Some worlds do that, some worlds don't. It's kind of a 50-50 thing. Oh, we'd like it. Where did Renard go? Did he go to the other side of this? There you are.
He's there.
He just went to the other side of the geyser. Yeah. And over this way is a portal. Massive one. That actually in the center of that, there is a portal that goes to some other world. So yeah, you could go through that one. But mostly because portals go to public instances and trolls normally hang around in those, I tend not to. Mainly because they play copyrighted music and all kinds of other garbage and just are generally a nuisance. I tend to avoid them. But there is a portal right here.
Yeah.
What's it called? Fruits and Platforms. Noted. Oh, he walked through the portal. He didn't turn on, what was it?
Shit.
He didn't turn on
Yeah,
the
I got
right-click portal setting, did he? No.
pressed it, portal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very unusual portal. Like,
Yeah, it's just situated inside of a large texture. Yeah. Oh, well.
It's pretty good.
Respawn. Yeah. You forgot to set one of the settings in your tab that allows you to not get automatically portaled. Avatars. Not avatars, settings. What was it under? Was it comfort and... I believe it was comfort and settings. Portal prompt. No? Yeah, portal prompt. That's the one. It's under comfort and safety settings. Safety. And you can able to, so that if I drop a portal, you have to right click or whatever to go through it. So that if you accidentally walk into one, it won't just randomly teleport you places. It's pretty useful because some worlds do have them sprawled out all over the place, and if you're not looking where you're going, you can end up just randomly teleporting to said world. Eh.
Oh shit, that one went all the way. Okay.
Can't find
Yeah.
any.
Would get on, but my Oculus is broken at the moment, and I'm trying to get it fixed. Ah, yeah.
like killer.
Yeah, they can break quite easily, I've heard. The headset I've had has lasted me, the actual headset itself has lasted me over, I believe, over a year now. And that is an HP Reverb that I got second hand. It's an HP Reverb G2. It has only had one issue, and that was the cable. So this is a PCVR headset, and you can either plug it into your computer, and it just works as a normal VR headset. But it has the advantage of it being a PCVR headset. You can either have it directly wired to your computer, so it's better frame rates, better resolutions, and you can now just do a lot more on PCVR. But yeah, overall decent headset. Let's just say I got mad at my wall. Yikes. Yeah, you need to find yourself a good outlet for stress relief. Trust me, I've learned. The amount of let's put it this way, I occasionally do wood chopping, like for firewood for our house, because we've got a firebox. I actually chop wood sometimes. But it's like I can drive a heavy. Was it a 5-pound axe or was it a 2-pound axe? I can't remember. It's a pretty hefty piece of metal on the end of a long handle. I can drive it through a really heavy piece of wood. It's pretty insane the amount of force you can put behind a axe for chopping wood. Yeah, gives you a bit of an outlet. Wow. Anyway, shall we go to a different world?
For me, my outlet is just playing music and running and weightlifting.
Everyone has their own thing. Yeah. So, worlds. I did have some worlds that we could go to. Let's see here. Now, because Kit isn't with us, we can go to worlds that I know aren't Quest compatible, so there is no worry about him not being able to join. Let me just find them. I do have a couple. There it is. You're on PCVR mode, bud?
Yes.
I'm talking to Leica.
Always.
Leica.
Oh.
You're on PCVR mode?
Yeah, I'm on.
Cool.
Steam VR mode.
Ah, yep. Cool. I'll just drop a portal right in front of us.
Yeah, it looked like you were looking at me, so. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all right. Yeah. And here we go. Come on, work. Why ain't the portal working? There we go. Sometimes they just bug out and don't work, and you just got to kind of back and forth it a little bit, and then you just get... Then you'll get through it. It's just a weird bug sometimes with VR chat. Portals. But it works when you get them to work. There we go. Okay, so this world actually has a whole bunch of pictures of various people doing stuff as well. Somehow standing, playing Stack and Avatar. And also Ramon says, hi Renard and hi Leica. Well, that's nice of you to think of them. Yeah. Hello.
Hello, Ramon.
Hello. Christian is good? Something I can't pronounce your name. Sorry, but I hope you're having a good time. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of pictures here of various people's avatars and friends, I'm guessing. Down here, there's a dance floor that way, then over here is a cool little area. That has a working bowling alley. Yes, bowling alley. Okay, so make sure that I'm not going to whack into anything in my room. Cool. Stand up so that I've got plenty of arm room. And I can able to do the old bowling. Join game.
Controller straps, so
Just hold on to your controls really well. You can turn on bumpers. And I'll start game, for me at least.
yeah.
And it's setting the pins. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera to my view so you see what exactly I see. There we go.
Yeah.
Oops. That's a creeper.
Can I join the game? How do I join the game?
There. These
I'm not
things.
sure.
It says reset for new game.
Yeah, reset for new game for you. Oh, look at that.
Oh, okay. There we go.
You can turn on the bumpers if you want. And it will just allow you to, yeah. And there's my pin. There's my bowling ball.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. There we go. You gotta give it a good oomph and it will take off. Hello, Ray Kenyo? How you doing? Yeah, so this is a working bowling alley in VR. You grab a bowling ball from over here, by the way. Here you go, Renard. Swap.
What? I thought it was here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh. What the fuck?
Oh no.
No.
Ah, I
Oh,
don't
no.
speak Spanish. Sorry, bud. I only speak English. Sorry.
Yeah, please speak English in the chat.
Yeah.
If you can.
Yeah, if you know English, that's the only language that I am fluent in, shall we say. Yeah. But I hope you're having a nice day if you can understand me at least, and yeah.
My ball is still there.
Oh, let me see if I can do something about that. I'll just grab it for you. Don't me have to. Weird. I'm stuck along with the ball. Oh well, respawn. That's what it's for. When people make weird mistakes with worlds. Sometimes VR worlds just break like that. Oh well. It proves the world works, it's just a little bit buggy with the whole setup.
I cannot throw properly.
You gotta really give it an oomph, like you really gotta throw it like you're actually throwing a bowling ball.
Yeah, like
The
I'm not doing
acceleration
that
in this
because
world.
That will destroy something.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not
No, I
doing
don't
that.
think I have the space for it either. So
Okay, we'll do something else, eh? Now we know this world
just wanna
kind of works,
I
but
got something.
yeah, you did.
some more stuff over here.
Okay, we'll explore a little bit. There's
Fucking
beer pong.
beer pong. What's
Okay, noted. Those bowling balls literally bounce off of walls. Battleships, beer pong, pool, and
What's
I'm guessing
this?
it's cards of some kind. Yeah, that's about it.
Oh yeah, it's physical VR. No, that's horrible.
Doge.
Oh,
Eee. But yeah, I've gonna be exploring a few of these worlds
you
and
could play some stuff with this, but it's kind of
Yeah.
boring for a stream.
yeah, cards aren't exactly the most fast-paced game. Let's see here.
It's also quite boring for a stream.
Yeah, unless you're really into cards, and I'm not really the most into cards person.
I like it, but
Yeah?
Ow, that was my head.
What's that, bud?
I'm gonna head to bed.
Okay, bud. You have a great evening,
Going
and
to bed.
also hugs.
Me.
Yeah, keeping. We'll have to work on getting you an avatar for VR chat sorted out.
Yeah.
Oh, give me
There's
hope.
a few different types out there. There is a few free models that people do offer on Gumroad.
Nice to see you again.
From Foxes,
Yeah, nice to see
Protogens, and everything in between.
Oh,
Yeah,
The model
there is
I
a
got
maker
here.
that I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might be able to get something that can help you also upload it. They'll show you how to
Yeah.
set up Unity and how to use it and all that. You just set up a personal account for creating your own stuff, and then you can be able to make your own VR chat avatars and even worlds, which is quite cool. For anyone who hasn't ever had a VR chat, you can make your own worlds and all that, and a lot of the older games that were their predecessors to VR chat, like what was it? Try and remember the name of it. Second Life, which I have played.
Yeah.
That
Same.
was a game that had a whole bunch of different things, but the problem with it is that it didn't have worlds set up the same way as you would see them today in VR chat. Hello, Andy.
Yeah.
beer pong.
Think of a lot of the worlds as one massive plane in a single massive map, and you could walk from most of them to the other or just teleport to them. They were actually one of the more or less interesting facts about it. And also, hello Andy, I hope you're having a brilliant day. They were all like little wee chunks that people have. Problem is, they were all subscription based. You couldn't just like upload a world. You had to actually make your own world, then pay for it to be on there. But with VR chat, for the most part, you just make your world and you upload it. Same with avatars. There are people that have dozens and dozens of worlds on here. They don't have to pay a cent to upload them. How VR chat makes its money is they do have a few different things. They do have like a plus service that allows you to have more public avatars saved to your account and a bunch of other features. So, kind of like Discord Nitro, it allows them to make a little extra money to run the servers and all that, but you don't need it to play this game. So, you can play it fairly well, and if you like an avatar a lot, and you've got the money and you want to get a custom one, that is how you can be able to have an extra avatar, because you can have hundreds of the things that are custom to you. I only have a few. A couple of the models are free. Only like a few of them that I paid money for, and they weren't cheap models. They were like, expensive and required someone that knew how to use them kind of models. But yeah, this current one wasn't too expensive. It was just a little difficult for a few people to texture. Just but it's a decent model. Like, I got it close to what I want it to look like, and I think it looks great. I'm actually going to base my actual Sona a bit more off of this one than my actual art, because it looks a lot more nicer. But yeah, I'll be getting some more stuff sorted out for that later on. I also going to be I've also got a whole bunch of other Sona avatars that are based on my Sona. They're just different species as well. Do you have a deer model? No, I do not yet. I might get one at some point if I see one for a good price that I like the design of. But that might be down the line.
Bye guys.
Good night, Leica. You have a good evening.
Good night, man.
Sweet dreams, bud. Bye. Oh, well, he was getting sleepy. Hello, Ray G, by the way. I hope you're having a great evening or day. We'll be going to a different world now and checking that out for a bit. Let's see here. I won't go to that one. Let's see here. Candle of the Star. I don't remember saving that one. Oh well. Might have been a different world. They changed the name of it. Okay, let's see here. I know some of the worlds I've got are interesting. And we don't have to worry about them being Quest compatible at the moment. Okay, let's go to, if I actually get my menu in the right place, so that, there we go. Let's go to a world that I actually think will be kind of interesting. Cyberpunk Loft. Hopefully this world won't fry my computer's GPU.
Cyberpunk Loft.
Yep. Here we go. It's actually Quest compatible, so it shouldn't be too bad while I'm streaming. There we go. Just takes a moment for the VR chat to, yeah. Do you think you might play Power World at some point? I think there's a VR version. If there's a VR version, I might actually consider picking that up. I know there's a VR I know a few friends who've been playing it on Xbox, and a few other people have been playing it on PC, so I might get it. Aw, thank you, Andy. Yeah. So this world has a few little areas just stowed away, and it's kind of cool looking.
You can...
Go through these sliding doors. Yeah, bedrooms. Yeah.
This is a weird ass car.
Yeah. Not too bad, actually. It's like a Cybertruck, but actually decent looking. Yeah, it actually looks like a Cybertruck, but if someone actually more competent actually designed it.
It's tiny though, like...
Makes sense. If you're in a cyberpunk style world, the streets are going to be quite cramped. So having a smaller vehicle will allow you to zip between traffic and all that. It's kind of like a Ferrari, like, speedster vehicles and all that.
Yeah,
Designed to be small, low profile, and just slip through the air. There's a couple rooms this way. Oh, I like those designs on the wall. Those look pretty cool. I'll move the camera inwards a bit so that they're not clipping through the wall. There we go.
I think my phone's ringing. Hold on.
Okay. You sort out your phone, bud. My friend's phone's apparently ringing. I like these designs they got on the wall. They're like neon style. I actually do make LED stuff with my 3D printer. And I use these like special RGBs you can do all kinds of real cool effects with. And yeah, they're quite fun actually. You can do some pretty cool things with LEDs. Especially the smart ones that you can control them in such a way that they will light up certain sections and others won't be lit up. And others will be coloured differently. So you can be able to have like images and all kinds of cool stuff show up on them. I'm going to be trying them out a bit more because I'm planning on selling a heap of them at FurCons that are all configured in different ways for people to use. And you can control them through a computer or an app, and it's pretty cool. So it's like neat technology that I might get into if it's easy to set up on the devices. Because the hardware is the main trick with using these sorts of things. Yeah. It's also good to see all of you. I hope you've been doing well these last few days. Been quite something. There are quite a few games a lot of people have been playing lately. Power World, Lethal Company I heard of, yeah. And I think Poppy Playtime Part 3. Oh shit, I thought they hadn't made that yet. Oh, okay. Neat. Yeah, I might end up playing Power World, because that actually looks like something that I'd play. The original Pokemon games kind of, they weren't my style, but I did enjoy playing games like, I do enjoy the idea of the Power World games, because it's more like a crafting survival game. It's like Minecraft, but with nice graphics, kind of. You can be able to have animals that are, or pals that are tame, and you can be able to have them either protect you or do certain tasks for you and all that, which is real cool. And it gives the idea of resource gathering and all that, and yeah. That'll be an interesting game to play, honestly. Yeah, and some of the actual critters in the game look really cool. Like, they have real cool abilities, or they can do interesting things. You can either harvest them for resources. They've got and honestly, it looks like Pokemon, but it ain't. It has differences, and you can be able to actually do some pretty interesting things. So, it will be great to see what you can do. And I will be doing a lot of exploring in the game, so, yeah. There is an online mode, so you can be able to play with friends. I don't know if it's cross-platform, so say you've got a friend that's on Xbox and I'm playing on computers and PCs and all that. I don't know if I'll be able to play cross-platform with them. If I can, great. I preferably do that stuff because I don't want to have to buy another device like a console. It's just extra money that I don't want to spend. Yeah. Oh, okay. I might try and get the VR version of it. It would be kind of cool if they just had the same game, and if you purchase one of them, you could be able to play the other. So, say I purchased the normal Power World, I could just have a Steam key to the VR version and play, yeah. Obviously the save states will be different or whatever, but it might be something. Yeah. I might look at mods as well for the offline stuff. What would be cool is if someone eventually makes a mod that you can be able to bring in a custom model. Say like this one, for instance. So I'd have my dragon model and all that. Yeah. That would be kind of cool. Like, obviously, I'd understand it would take a while for someone to develop one of those. That is understandable. I Solus plays the VR version. Okay. I'll look into it and see if it's the performance on it, because, you know, some VR games can be quite demanding on the hardware. Likewise, the processor can be pretty it can be pretty demanding on your computer. Let's go up. Come on, work. There we go. Elevator. Things are elevating. There we go. Oop. Oh, I got stuck. There we go. Got myself out of that situation. This world is huge, pretty beautiful. It's not as big as it's not as big as some of the other worlds that I've been in. There are some other VR worlds that are absolutely huge that look like cyberpunk worlds, and they look like this. They're like actual cities. It's impressive the amount of worlds that people have made that look like this. Yeah. Wow. People are really impressive with their world creation, and some of them actually do have like lore-friendly stuff to their worlds and what they do and what they look like and all that. Interesting thing, technology that I've seen recently with VR. They've been working on making neural haptic feedback. So what that means is you have a brain reader. Not one of the ones that Musk produces, but it's like one that you actually don't need surgery to use. It works externally on your head. It's just something that reads the brain waves that your brain produces. Yeah. I think I might have told you about Grayo before. Yes, you have. I've heard of him. Yeah. I know I've heard of him a few times around VR chat. Not VR chat, on YouTube. Once or twice, yeah. Okay, Renard's still exactly where I left him. He's on a phone with something important, I'm hoping. He's alright. Yeah. But yeah, most of the VR worlds I've been to recently have been somewhat okay. Oh, Kit just joined. Oops, I fell. Just respawn. Hey, Kit.
Help! I just escaped from someone's kitchen.
Oh.
Save the noodle.
How you doing, bud?
Pretty good.
Bernard's busy.
Stay
He's on the
here
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, welcome to this
Apparently,
wonderful
I
world.
can hear him echo.
Yeah, he's not got his headset on, so he's kind of... Yeah.
I figured.
Yeah.
This is a nice world.
I just randomly joined a friend in this world and just like, oh, I'll save it. It runs alright on PC, by the way.
It runs flawless on fucking Quest.
Someone actually did their work.
Somebody did a lot of work, dude. I like
Okay,
the
I do.
aesthetic, too.
Eh. Bah.
By the way,
Yes?
I had a really interesting couple nights.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Would you like to hear probably one of the worst ways in the world to wake up?
You had an issue with water,
Hello
didn't
there.
you? You had a bit of a watery issue.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd seen the news. California had a bunch of floods, and I was like,
Yeah.
I hope you're alright.
I'm good. The only thing that flooded was part of my room. Again,
Yikes.
thankfully not as much as last time. But the reason it flooded is because we found out one of our neighbors a little ways up the hill from us has a fucking standing pool that broke.
Oh!
During
Oh no.
during the damn storm and flooded my backyard so much that it was almost halfway up to my windows.
Dang.
Yeah.
Really good.
So yeah.
Boop.
Oh, well.
Eh.
Now there is a freaking dehumidifier going in my room.
Yeah. Dehumidifier, probably some sort of heater to try and dry off the floor and catch all the moisture in the dehumidifier. That's
Kind of,
how-
yes. And
Yeah. That's how I
it is a
dealt with
mixture of,
last time I had water
well,
on the
it's a
floor.
mixture of the two things.
Yeah. Problem with our floor is because it's not a it's not the normal kind of flooring. It's a wooden, like a solid wood floor, like actual timber.
Yeah.
So if something gets on it, there's the layer of soft like sponge between the carpet and the floor, so like water stays in there a long time unless you heat that spot, the floor, with like one of those small space heaters, and use a dehumidifier to actually just remove the moisture from your room. Which I probably should turn that on at some point soon, because I swear the humidity has actually been pretty high in my room lately. So yeah.
Oh,
By the way, sorry for being AFK for a bit.
Oh, it's
my
okay.
roommate
That's
was
okay.
apparently locked out of the house now to open the door.
Oh,
We
you
had a bit
forgot
of
his
a
key.
conversation afterwards. So, yep.
So,
Yep.
I am loving this even more because guess what I figured out?
What?
I'm
Yeah?
not using my controllers. My hand is
Using
laying
hands.
flat.
What?
My hand is laid flat out in front of me.
Oh, you just using the hand controls,
It's just my flat
hand
hand.
tracking. Yeah.
This is me with my palm out. This is palm down.
Oh.
Okay.
It tracks by the way your hand is set up and orients the vertical of your character by the sides of your hand. Do not put your thumb in or it does that.
Does weird shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Mm.
straight up. It starts getting
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah. But we'll be working. I was looking around for some stuff, and I did actually find something that was related to Power World on here.
Cool.
It's only PC only though, but for the people who want to see it in VR chat, here you go. There's the screen.
And I will say anybody who wants to know anything about Pal World or wants to like hang out with me in that game to some degree, I will be whenever I do like
Yeah.
chill streams, I will probably be hanging out in that world.
Oh, I lagged.
Yeah.
I lagged.
Because anything that gets a bunch of people pissed off, and has Nintendo going, "But my IP,"
Yeah.
I want to play it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
And it seems like it picked up.
Nintendo with this,
It picked up huge
with
time
their
for it.
with their copyright bullshit.
Yeah, they pretty much just lost their mind when that happened. Yeah. Yee. Yeah. I may end up picking it
Nintendo
up.
classically tries to do something called copywriting a concept, which you can't do.
Yeah, that's not gonna stick on some,
Yep.
especially on a larger game.
You can copyright Pikachu, but unless you can copyright something like Pikachu, but you can't say, "Hey, we've got the copyright for Pikachu." That means you cannot have any electric mouse ever.
Good luck with that.
That's not how that works.
No,
Nope, that's not how that works.
especially under parody and all that. If you've made a character that looks similar but is not the same in all manner, like say it might have different shaped ears or a different shaped tail.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah, there's
so,
no
by the way,
copyright
hey,
infringement.
Yeah.
By the way, hey, Volk. Good example, by the way. You remember how a while back you and I had a conversation on how you couldn't understand, like, what a closed species was, yeah? Like, why it was closed, and it was just kind of one of those, why not just make something similar?
Yeah.
Palworld is literally the idea you had. Make something similar.
Told you.
You can legally do that.
Yep.
I was trying to tell you back then, making something different, so long as it is not identical, is fine.
Okay. You love that fluffy dragon. Yeah, it's cute, isn't it?
That is a weird.
Eh?
It's cute, but it's weird on my end. It's ever so slightly semi-broken.
Yeah, because you're using
I'm
the
gonna
system. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using the Quest. It works, but it's like straight up from the angle I'm at right here. You have no body,
Oh, yeah, I
so
get
you're
you,
just
man.
a floating head with wings coming out of a butt. It's actually kind of funny.
Noted.
Like at different perspectives, different parts of your body just straight up disappear.
Okay.
From this angle, you literally have no ass.
God dang. Yeah, I'll go back to my main avatar. There we go. But yeah, that model is one of the ones that someone uploaded here. Honestly, I might pick that model up if someone has it available on Gumroad. Hopefully, they made it so that it's just a free model. So, because a lot of people
I
don't
hate
mind.
this oscillating fan so much.
Oh, oscillating fans.
No, I hate this particular oscillating fan so much because it is pointed in the stupidest fucking way. Pardon my language.
In the kitchen, yeah.
It's pointed into the kitchen. If you are in the kitchen cooking, you're blowing cold air in, you're doing something antithetical. Why do you not just spin it around and use it as a heating source? Blow the hot air into the house.
True. A lot of the ventilation systems over here in New Zealand actually do use the hot air from places like the kitchen and other parts of the house to heat the rest of the house.
Yep.
Yeah. We actually kind of do that a bit with when it's hot enough, we will actually open up certain doorways and blow air around certain parts. Same with when it's real cold.
Understand, one of the things I learned being poor, do you know what the easiest way to heat a house in winter is?
Cooking.
Cook.
Yep.
Bake something. Cook something on the stove top.
Double
Make some
use.
food.
Yeah, you're not only using that power to heat the house, you're using it to cook. Yeah.
And if you don't have anything to fucking cook, go out, buy a thing of brownie mix and bake.
God damn it, kid.
Why do you think poor people eat brownies so much?
Yeah, noted.
And for the record, I resemble this remark if anybody is wondering, well, why are you joking about poor people? I am poor people.
Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah. Yeah, that dragon model is absolutely adorable, that one was. I might look and see, like, they're a friend of someone I know, so I might look and see if they have the model available. I think they were still working on it, like, it has some minor issues they're trying to sort out. It might be a cute model, actually. I'll see into it. That might be something.
By the way, if
Yeah?
I hadn't had to go out and buy this damn dehumidifier because of the other night,
Yeah?
I would have actually had a custom noodle by now.
You know what? I might look at helping you with that.
Nah, it's fine. I'll be able to get it within a couple weeks.
I understand. You just, yeah. I have to do stuff.
I had to adult prior to buying something for me.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways,
By the way,
there's more to
I've
this
had
world.
a weird day at work.
Oh, I can imagine. Call elevator. There we go. It's got one of these style elevators. And if I actually recognize the icon on it, it's from frickin' Portal.
Boing.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this is...
It's
Cozy.
actually from Portal.
Wait, what?
That elevator. Look at the logo on the bottom of the elevator.
Oh shit! You're right.
Aperture.
Aperture Science, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hmm?
Hey, we can be the three fruities. Get
Oh.
inside a ring and start dancing.
Oh. It's just missing a certain thing.
Boing. Hold on.
Huh, that actually would be kind of cool. Hung by a thread. Yeah.
Hey, Volk.
But
Hello, I'll be your bartender today.
yeah.
Would you like a drink?
Is Kit a fan right now? Okay, never mind. Yeah, I understand Kit can be funny sometimes about that. Bah. Yeah. Oh,
Wait, am I a fan?
it was talking about earlier when you were talking about the fan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bah.
I'm not a fan. I'm full of hot air. I don't blow air.
Hello, Andy. Kit, you have a corgi on your head. No.
Yee, corgi hat.
Yeah. You all good, Renard?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm really fucking tired. I gotta sleep.
Hey,
actually.
bud. Don't feel
So,
bad. If you need to go get yourself some sleep, do it, okay?
Hey, Ray. Before you
What?
go and sleep, come here.
Come here.
Boop.
Aww.
Come here. Get snuggled.
Aww, that is so sweet.
Mm.
Man.
Nom, 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 nom.
Boop boop.
Oh,
Well, I'll see y'all later.
No night,
alright.
bud.
Sleep well.
Num.
Where was your camera? I cannot see it anymore.
Right there.
It's right over here.
Oh, there it is.
It's usually following where his
And it-
facial features are pointing.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, there we go. Everybody stay fluffy. Bye-bye.
Did you say stay fluffy?
Yep.
That is adorable. Anyways, sweet dreams, man.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Sweet
Bye.
dreams, bud.
I shall wave my tail at you. I've turned into a weird meatball.
Noodle ball. Noodle ball. Yeah. So yeah, this is one of the other cool
You know what's
worlds.
actually really good for you just made me think of something, but there's this food that you probably wouldn't expect, but it's really fucking good.
Mhm.
But trying to make it at home is almost impossible because if you do it wrong, your house can well, not house, but your kitchen will explode.
Oh noes.
All it is deep fried ramen balls.
Oh, yeah, I can see why that could be a bit dangerous.
Yeah, if you don't dry the noodles properly, they explode when you put them in the freaking oil because water and oil don't go together. They need to be partially dry.
So you need a dehydrator.
No. It has to be partially wet, partially dry. It just can't be excessively wet or it'll boil too much and you'll get oil everywhere.
Ah, okay, yeah. It's just getting the moisture content just right.
Yep, effectively what it is you take ramen noodles, make them up, dry them, put the powder on them when they're dry, essentially use it as a dry rub, let it kind of, you know, soak in a little bit, add a little bit of, like, bacon.
Oh.
And then kind of wrap the noodles up around the meat. If you want to add veg, add some veg, but what you're doing is essentially making a ball of noodles around whatever your filling is.
Noodle.
You do that.
Yep.
You do that, and then flour the outside of the whole thing, and then toss it into a pot of freaking scalding hot oil.
Yeah.
And just let it deep fry.
Okay.
You get this nice crunchy kind of. If you've ever had a bao bun or bao bun,
Never heard of those.
bean bun.
Okay. I probably never.
It's kind of like a bean bun, but with a really crispy outside and kind of a really gooey, chewy inside.
Okay.
It's weird, but it's good.
Yeah. Oh,
it is
yeah.
also remarkably bad for your health.
Noted. Only once in a while. Kind of like the deep fried dough balls my brother made. Those things are literally just...
Ooh, deep fried Twinkies!
No, they were just literally just flour, water, and occasionally some other stuff mixed in with the dough mixed to make it taste good. Like curry.
No. When I say deep fried Twinkies, what I'm saying is take a dough batter like that, but let it be runny.
Oh.
Dip a Twinkie in it, deep fry it, rinse and repeat a couple times.
Okay.
And you wind up with this nice kind of about as thick as your arm, but it's essentially a Twinkie with an extra coating of like deep fried cake on the outside. It's so good.
Dang. Noted. Oh boy. Yeah.
I have to introduce you to more American foods. But something tells me that you would die. Too much sugar.
Yeah, sugar. Yeah, we use all kinds of
For those who don't
weird...
know, I am American. For those who don't know, I am American. We have sugar in literally, including our salt. I wish that were a joke. There are some salt companies that have a sugar content.
That makes me question it as to why.
Because it's made specifically for margaritas.
Alcohol mixes.
Margarita salt is 1 part salt, 1 part sugar. Or I believe it's actually 2 parts salt, 1 part
So
sugar.
kind of like a salty sweet kind of thing. Kind of like a salty caramel.
Yep. Kind of, yeah. What it is you put it on the outside of a citrusy margarita. Like it's the outside rim of the glass. It's the salt on the rim.
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, you normally like use some kind of like sweet sticky stuff to hold it on to the edge of the rim of the glass, don't you?
No, you don't.
Huh?
It is literally 1 part salt. It is literally 2 parts salt, 1 part sugar, and then you take the edge of the glass, moisten it just a little with something like lemon juice or water.
Oh, yeah.
And then drop the top of the glass into essentially a bowl of that stuff, twist, and then pull up. I've literally had to do 6,000 of those in one night once.
Who are you gonna call? Ew.
And I just mean rimming the damn glasses, not making drinks. Like, straight up, I once had to rim 6,000 glasses a night.
Dang.
I was not supposed to be the only one doing it, but apparently I was the only person who was there for prep that day. And the chef that was doing that just told me, okay, we're going to nix the food. Just make sure you get as many glasses done and rimmed and chilled prior. We're just gonna do drinks. He was saying do as many as you can. He never specified how many to do.
Yep.
And we needed 6,000, so I just sat there for like 12 hours.
Far out.
Yeah, he wound up paying me time and a half because I was only supposed to be there 8 hours.
Good on you. You got money for that.
That was actually one of my, quite a bit actually. That, and given the fact that I was at the event afterwards and got like 600 in tips.
Far out.
It was a large event. It was a large scale event at a place called Ugly's.
Uglies. Oh.
Yep. We had roughly 6,000 people that came in and out of that bar within that one night.
Yep.
Because it was the one time that year we were open from noon to, well, no, actually before noon to 2 a.m. So we were open for nearly 24 hours due to St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
I also had to turn the margarita salt green.
Food coloring, I'm guessing, of some variety?
It's a very special type of food coloring that is, instead of being made with water, it's made with alcohol. It's designed for salt.
Yeah. Oh, have you... Oh, this is a PC only one,
It
but
dries quicker and it doesn't
it might
need
be
salt.
something that you might want to check out. It's called Epilogue. Chapter 1.
Epilogue.
Yeah.
What is it?
Let's put it this way. It would be something you'd do in the evening, when you're bored. There's a chapter 2 now. Holy shit. Awesome. So there's a chapter 1 and 2 for Epilogue. Best way to describe it is, there ain't really a way to describe it. It's almost... It's slightly Backrooms-esque, but not as creepy in many ways. It's kind of interesting.
It's what-esque?
Kind of Backrooms-esque, but not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So kind of like the waiting room.
A lot more bigger.
I've never... Okay.
You're
I was going to say,
walking
have I
around.
ever taken you to the waiting room?
Yes, I've actually been there a few times on my own.
Okay. Have you ever stayed there for more than 3 hours?
I think I've stayed there for at least 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah. Apparently there's a thing that starts happening at the 3-hour mark, and if you can manage to get to the 8-hour mark, it actually fully resets at 8 hours.
Not surprised.
Do not ask how I know this.
You probably fell asleep in it.
No? Oh, no.
Huh. You've played there.
I got
Oh,
bored
cool.
before. I got bored before. At one point, and did you notice, like, a month or so ago, when I was on here for a shit ton of time, just do not disturb?
I might not even.
I don't know if you
noticed.
logged in during it or not.
I might not. I might have been
It
either
was like a
asleep
month
or
or-
doing something.
It was, yeah. It was like a month or so ago, and I stayed in for straight up as long as I could and managed a full 8-hour fucking drive of it. Before I realized I had been in there for 8 hours, it was 8 hours, and God, time dilates. I thought I was in there for 4.
Wow. How are you guys doing? I'm
Like
doing
when you're just
alright.
staring at a wall.
I'm doing alright.
I'm doing
Yeah.
good.
Neglo.
Here we go.
I'm just chilling with my friend Kit. We might
Oh,
jump to a different world in a sec, though, because... Yeah. Let's see here. I might have another
Woozle.
world. In a sec.
Oh my god!
Did you break something?
No, my balls hurt now though because it sat up on my controller. Oh!
Ow. That's not a good thing to do. Oh, Scar's actually got a world that he's gotten currently in beta.
Cool.
It's PC only at the moment, but it's pretty cool. It's just a small world.
I'm assuming it's his world he's been working on for a while.
It's a small world. It's just like a small building, like inside of a house. It's a different one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he was. I thought he was still working on his world.
Yes, the waiting room is in VR chat.
Yep, the waiting room
Yep.
is in VR chat. It
There
is
is.
also Quest compatible.
There you go. Let's see here. I had another world we could go to if... Okay. That world I don't think I actually have. Oh well. Might have deleted or something.
They can't hear it, but I'm straight up rocking out to the music right now.
Ah. Oh well, we'll go to a different world anyways. Ambergale. Ambergale? Something. Here we go.
Aber? Wait, what?
Here we go. I wonder if it's anything like Roblox version. I won't touch Roblox, so I don't know. There we go. Blah. So, this is just a basic little world that I had my favourites for a long time. Pretty cool, actually. Also, boink. Toaster.
Oh,
I have a toaster.
And then do a thing.
Yeah.
Did you say you have a toaster, or you are a toaster?
I have one.
Oh,
Boink.
oh, you can actually throw things here now. Fuck.
Yep. You always could throw things here.
Not on Quest.
Ah. Oh well, I'm not
They
surprised.
fucking updated it.
Yeah, they updated it when they added the toaster, I believe.
Quite possibly.
Yeah. Yeah. This world has a whole bunch of cool little things, and also, come here. Whoop. Has these cute plushies. They added a whole bunch of neat little areas, and there's a whole bunch of, yeah. I like the actual lighting of this world. It's actually really beautiful. I occasionally will come to this world
Also-
just to chill when I'm bored.
By the way, really quick.
Yep.
Hey. Nagito, welcome. Dumb.
Yeah.
You got a new subscriber today, apparently.
Oh, thank you. Hey. Hey. Yeah, I've actually had...
I'm probably gonna butcher the hell out of this, but Nagito Pomeda.
Thanks, bud. It's appreciated. Yeah. I do streams on Wednesdays and occasional other videos like shorts and long form videos as well. So I'm kind of a bit of a variety of things I do on here. Yeah. Most of it's like furry related and just having fun, and sometimes I do DIY stuff. I actually make my own fursuit tails and other bits and pieces, and yeah. Yeah. Oh, but you're gonna absolutely...
And me, I just hang around.
You're gonna absolutely love what I was finding out from an older for they're working on making haptic feedback that's connected to a neurological system.
Oh.
So
Okay, so that literally puts me one step closer to my tar suit.
yeah, it uses brains. it uses brainwave readers.
Yeah. Same
No
concept with the
neurological
tar suit.
implants, just brainwave readers that read from the brain, and then for feeling, it just runs it through a set of haptic suit.
Huh.
the two are combined for VR chat.
That would be
So
interesting.
imagine, and this guy was describing
Oh,
this to me
no
as well.
way.
Imagine being able to have, for my avatar in VR chat, having the wings. Whenever I feel, like, because I actually do have phantom sense, I can actually feel what it's like to have wings. Imagine if I actually tap into that more and have it so that whenever I feel that, they flap or move.
Ow. I mean, weirdly enough, I don't know if you guys can fully understand what I mean by this, but whenever I'm floating around like this, I can straight up feel my body doing this.
Oh, neat. Hey, Volk, how
Like,
are you
I
doing?
can feel the
I'm doing
sensation
good,
of
Skylar.
it. It's almost, it very much is. The only thing that keeps me, like, mentally grounded is the fact that I can feel the chair behind me.
Ah,
If I was numb, I'd straight up swear I was floating.
I
Like,
have
get the
had
weird head rush of being upside down.
I have had floating feeling, but that was in a zero-G world. There is actually a VR chat world that actually
Yeah.
allows you to experience zero gravity. And
Yeah. We've been there a couple times.
Yeah. it's quite fun. When I push, you can actually like, push off
It
the
was fun
walls
to
and all
throw
that.
Tatum.
Oh yeah, we threw around.
Yeah,
some-
you remember the first time we brought Sint there, and we found out that he had, you know, the thing on to allow people to interact with him, and I pretty much chucked him.
5 more days
Just
till my birthday.
3%.
Oh, have a great time on your birthday, Skylar. Yeah, happy birthday in advance if I don't attend, if I don't see
Skylar?
it. One of my subscribers, I believe. Yeah. You have a great time, though, with your birthday.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, Skylar! Cool! Yeah, no, I know Skylar. He's cool.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah,
Apparently
headset,
I'm on his,
brainwave
nice
reader
list.
parts, I think. Yeah, so the brainwave readers have been around for a surprisingly long time. There was a company that used to make these headsets that had ears on them that allowed you to make them move through brainwaves.
Necomimi ears.
Yeah, you can still find them on eBay, although they are pricey. You can get them.
Yep.
So
They were pricey to begin with. New, they were like $400.
yeah, they're about that on eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also because they don't sell them or make them anymore, technically.
Yeah, so the main thing would be actually finding brainwave
They're
reading
also
modules.
relatively crap.
Noted.
They were relatively crap. I had one.
Oh, yeah.
They break
Oh,
so
yeah.
easily.
Can you tell Kit
They were just held
that
together with
he's
plastic.
cute? Well, he is adorable. Yeah.
I mean, well, thank
Ba,
you.
ba, 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 ba. Yeah.
Well, thanks, Reggie.
Yeah.
By the way, I can see the chat.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Also keep forgetting to ask what was your experience meeting me for the first time, Skylar?
Wait, what?
Skylar the coaster was asking you that question, Kit.
Meeting you for the first time? I mean, have we met in person?
Maybe they go by a different
Or are
name.
you talking about when we initially met, like, way back when?
Hmm.
Because if memory, I actually don't remember fully how we met. I just remember, you know, you popping up on the channel one day.
Ah. I know
And
that
we got
they have
chatting
some
while I was
similar
streaming.
stuff, certain medical practices that may use and read your brainwaves. Yeah. Yeah, they've been working on a lot of stuff for medical uses, for brainwave readers, mainly for detecting strokes and brain damage and all that. They are currently using it for that sort of stuff, so it is proving to be useful in the medical field, and it is starting to now become a lot more common. The main thing I'm waiting for, or looking for, is brainwave readers for ESPs and Arduino style boards that you can easily plug into.
By the way,
Hmm?
they found an interesting use for AI.
What for?
So, you know how everybody bitches and pisses and moans about, like, AI image generation, right?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Well, apparently there is a company that has been, for the longest time, trying to figure out how to digitize and visualize human thought.
Oh,
So, in other words, they've
yeah.
been trying to take dreams and record them. Well,
I've
guess
heard
what
of that.
they've been using AI video, or AI, not video, but image generation for?
To try and generate images from your brain.
Assisting in putting those images together. Essentially, they're
Oh.
using AI to help map the information they get
From
to
the
try
brain.
to effectively record directly from the brain a memory of a dream that somebody was having while asleep.
Yeah.
Effectively, they set you up to a bunch of sensors while you're sleeping,
Dang, that'd be
and then
interesting.
record your dream.
Before long, it'll be
Yeah,
just a head
apparently
cap
it
that you
works,
plug
like-
on, that you charge, and then you put on before you go to bed, and then you just record it. The
Yeah.
data is then either saved to a computer or a phone, and then can be sent off for processing somewhere.
The scary thing, though, is you'd expect something like that to be like only 3 or 4% like accurate right now, right?
Let me guess, it's like 50, 60?
46%.
Holy shit, that's impressive.
Like, it is accurate enough. It is accurate enough. They have already been able to identify locations in people's dreams from the data
Wow.
they've been gathering. Like landmarks. There was somebody apparently that had been dreaming about some place with
I've
a
gotta
view of
see the
the
article for
Brooklyn
this.
Bridge. I'll see if I can find it. It's a really interesting concept. I saw a what's it called? Documentary on YouTube about it.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find the video for you. Okay?
Okay. That'd be cool. The
I-
VR
I-
stuff
I'm
used
kind of one of those weird
on
people
the
that watches
on me
documentaries on
was
YouTube.
more similar to Slime VR instead of plates. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like Slime VR, what they're working on with VR and brainwave haptics. They're trying to essentially use...
Nice.
Yeah. I would like to see people working on it to make it just a simple open source project that people can easily use, but also if they do, if sorry. Oh, sorry about that. If they want to, they can just buy a fully made setup from someone that they trust. But yeah, if they can make a brainwave reader, what they need to do is either make it something that attaches to the VR headset on a strap, and then you either plug it into the headset or wires up to your computer or your phone, and then forwards that to VR. Yeah.
Huh.
If you can do it over the
It would
device
be
you're playing on,
entertaining.
it would be a little bit more interesting. Yeah. But yeah, definitely Slime VR stuff I've heard of a lot, and as well as a few of the other ones like Tundra Trackers and all that. If someone develops that sort of technology, it will take off pretty quick. I'm going to wait until it's like technology that you can easily just flash an ESP or a basic board with off of their website. Surprisingly, this is a project that I know about. It's called WLED. It allows you to control LEDs through an ESP really easily. The problem is it doesn't support the types that I normally use, which is Hub 75 LEDs. And for anyone who's wondering, they normally use these in massive arrays for, what's it called? They use them in massive arrays for massive LED signs. Like, I'm talking huge, like the ones in the middle of, Times Square kind of thing. Those massive, like, Coca-Colas normally got, like, an advertisement on them. Ah, hello.
Got donked.
We're live on YouTube, just to let you know. Noted.
Oh, well.
I think it was a gel cap with some wires attached to it. Yeah, that'd be most likely got brainwave readers inbuilt into the cap, and the wires are attached to a central little computer. Similar to either an ESP32 or possibly a Pi Zero, depending on how much processing power is required for the data transmission. for processing the brainwaves to something that is digitally recognizable as a signal. That's the simplest way I can say that without going into details. Controller's bugged
I
out. There
know
we go.
someone who used one of those brainwave analyzers to make it so they could control the ears on their avatar.
Yeah, the main thing is actually finding the brainwave reader part. I haven't been able to find one on AliExpress or any other electronic sellers sites. They're usually like a little module that you
You're
just...
an
They're weird
AliExpress.
to get a hold
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, they're not easy to find the
Personally,
actual
I
part.
have a
Maybe
I have a
Adafruit?
different way of controlling the ears on. I have an easier way of controlling ears of avatars if they support it. Hold on.
What's that?
I'll see if you can figure it out. I'll switch into an avatar where it works.
Ah, okay.
Hold on.
I have a feeling this is going to be one of those things that only you can see.
Maybe.
Mhm. Yeah, it's PC. This is the avatar that's specifically on is a PC. My other avatar is PC Quest though.
Alright. They use them to read my alpha and beta brainwaves, if I remember correctly. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Interesting little avatar. Swario looking thing. Yeah. So, how does it work? I can see them moving.
Face tracking.
Ah, face tracking. Yeah, I'm not surprised at face tracking being used. That's a simple one. It's just a bunch of cameras. For anyone not knowing, they put inside the actual headset. You can actually buy kits that they essentially have a bunch of little cameras. There are two different types. There's ones that use just a single eye, and then there's dual eye. Dual eye gives you a few more different things, like this person was using expressions with that to control their avatars. Then there's single eye ones which might just allow you to blink, or if you blink maybe it does something in particular. Yeah.
Oh no, I have full face tracking.
Oh, you got full face.
Different kinds of eye tracking you're probably thinking of is you can have just gaze data. If your avatar doesn't natively support face tracking, the eye tracking will still work in VR chat because it's natively supported by VRC.
Ah.
But you can set up your avatar to have more support for it. Most headsets nowadays are starting to come with eye tracking because it has other advantages as well,
Better resolution.
like allowing for dynamic rendering and
Yeah.
some of that kind of stuff. But the basic thing that all headsets with eye tracking are going to be able to do is figuring out where you're looking on the screen. But a lot of other ones track more than just that. For example, this headset also tracks if you have your eyes opened or closed, which is another very common one to do. It also, something that's not as common, this headset also tracks the size of my pupils.
Oh.
So, for example, this is a brighter world, so you can actually see that they're smaller.
Oh,
Otherwise, if I go into a darker world, they'll shrink, or if I look at something dark.
Yeah.
Or if, I was on drugs or something, it would probably also change
God.
that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
another
you'd
thing
be
that
able to see my eyes being blown the hell out for a while.
another thing this headset can
Noodle.
track that some others can't, although it's still very common. This one also gives individual eye
become
data,
noodle
so the eyes can move individually. Not all headsets allow for that. This one doesn't natively support it, but it can emulate it, which is eye openness, pretty much having your eyes more open, and same as squinting.
There you go.
And
Snoot.
that's usually what you get from eye tracking. Then there's other parameters of face tracking itself. My headset doesn't support this, but some do brow, where you can track your eyebrows.
Ah, yeah.
But my setup doesn't do that. Some other headsets also track your nose, if you move your nose or flare your nostrils. My setup also doesn't do that.
Yeah.
But then what I do have is the face tracker, the Vive facial tracker to do the mouth. So, for example, I can actually open it.
Oh, yeah. Neat.
It's not the best on this avatar because I'm the one who made the shapes for it because this avatar didn't
Blend shapes
normally
can be a
support
bit-
face tracking.
Yeah.
Hey, Volk.
Yep.
You'll become noodle ball.
I used a program that
Now I just need to be deep fried.
made it significantly easier though.
God dang it.
I use
By
a
the way,
program that
I
helped.
wanted to tell you
I use a
something that
program that
happened
helps
to
with
me
the
today that was
relationship.
actually interesting.
What is it?
And I almost made somebody freaking drop a pan laughing.
Oh no.
Um, thankfully it didn't happen, but you know,
Nearly.
they got a good giggle because
Yeah.
I was sitting there scrubbing beets because we were making beet salad, and so I was scrubbing beets because beets come out of the ground; they're typically dirty.
Yeah.
And somebody came up and asked me if I knew where one of the chefs was, and I hadn't seen them. So we got talking, and out of nowhere, my brain just picks up and went. But I mean, as to where the chef is, well, it beats me. She realized the pun as she was walking away, started giggling, and almost dropped the pan.
Oh my god.
I mean, I was in rare form today when it came to puns because we had to do a bunch of leafy greens, and my happy ass when I got my first case of them kind of went, let us begin. And two people were giggling.
Oh my gosh. Let the puns flow like water.
Oh, and then after we got done, skinning and scaling and deboning and breaking down all the fish into nice, portions, we had a bag of the leftover bits after the cutting.
Yeah.
So I handed it to the person that was supposed to be putting it in the walk-in. I went, "Hey, here, I brought you a bag of fish. I can guarantee you there's no eyes in it."
God dang it.
I swear I'm not challenging I'm not challenging the head chef for, worst dad joke this semester.
You need one of those police-style
freaking
body
head-
cameras just so that every time you're saying a joke, you can just record the whole
Oh, God.
reaction. That would be fucking hilarious. Oh,
Understand? My head chef, or one of the head chefs,
yeah.
there, straight up makes the corniest fucking jokes. And me and him have gotten into pun-offs.
Oh, no.
Like, just randomly while cooking, me and him have already gotten to, at least 2 pun-offs.
Oh. Yeah.
He straight up told me to... While I was cutting beets today, I asked him where, the tops were going, and he straight up told me just leave it on the counter.
Good one. I think you made a few people laugh in the chat, by the way.
Probably. Either that or I made them groan. One of the two, because dad jokes have that effect on people.
Oh my gosh. I guess you say you had the beats today.
I mean, oh god.
You got in the beat.
I got the shit beat out of me, honestly.
Oh, God.
Nah,
Dang
but
it.
seriously, between the beets and the salmon and one dude nearly dropping a knife on himself.
Oh, God.
That was another thing. He dropped his knife.
Yikes.
I am so glad he didn't do what the guy that did that last time did, because I really didn't want to have to explain to paramedics. Yeah, that's why it's going through his shoe.
Ouch.
Yeah, no.
Point
My knife
first.
skills class, we legit had a person drop a paring knife
Ooh.
and then tried to like stop it from hitting the ground by putting his foot in between it and the ground, and it just went straight through shoe and all.
Yeah.
It didn't hit the ground.
No. But it hit him.
In his defense, he didn't want his blade hitting the ground. It didn't hit the ground. It just went straight through his foot.
Ouch.
I
Yeah.
mean, that would be better for the blade, wouldn't it?
Yeah, a little bit of
Sort of.
depends
I
if
mean,
it
it's
hits a
just
bone. Hello.
Ooh. Well, actually, no. Even that would be better
Limater?
than hitting concrete.
Yeah.
My foot hurts now.
Yeah, it would do. Especially when the paramedics have to remove it from your foot, then have to take your shoe off
mean-
and fix you.
I could straight up make most of your body hurt just with the fact that I work in culinary. I have legit
All I
seen
heard
people
was-
lose fingers.
I hear colon, I just think butt.
God dang it.
Culinary, not culinary.
Oop.
Although colon aeration would be weird. But wouldn't that
Yikes.
just be blowing smoke up someone's ass?
God, good. All
Wait,
right.
then what do you do? What is culinary then?
Cooking.
I'm the chef.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a chef.
I've straight up... The worst thing I have ever seen in a kitchen was somebody got their hand caught in a buffalo grinder.
Yikes.
I won't give really any details other than the fact that his hand looked like pastrami.
I don't know what a buffalo grinder is, but I assume it's
Meat
something.
shredder. Shall
It's
we
made
say.
it's made for cutting through and essentially making very, very thin cuts out of very
Hello.
big chunks of meat.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
So when I say his hand
Yeah.
looked like salami, or more accurately pastrami, I mean it.
Just getting
Bone and all
distracted on
look
modding
like pastrami.
Minecraft.
Yeah, I
did
heard.
it taste like pastrami?
Actually, it would probably have tasted like pork, but I didn't cook any of it.
Yeah, no,
was-
thank
He
you.
was
We'll
kind
leave
of
it at
adamant
that.
that he wanted most of it going with him.
Should I
Yeah.
be concerned that you immediately like, human hand? It would taste like pork.
Well, it's because I know what person tastes like.
Context?
A buddy of mine was into scarification. As a joke, he cooked up parts of one of his larger patches when he had a tribal tattoo looking thing scarred into his shoulder, and he cooked it up like bacon.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my happy ass has the rule of, so long as it's not illegal, I'll try anything once. So I
Mhm.
tried human. I can vouch it tastes like pork.
Doesn't it have like a copper aftertaste, what I heard?
Sort of.
Ah. Noted.
Beans.
It's less coppery, more just bitter. It's like
Ah.
it's almost like pork that's a little past its expiration date.
Noted.
It's got like that little bitter
People
note
taste
to
like
it.
bitter pork.
Yeah, pretty much pork that's just a little past its expiration date.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Noted. Oh well. How
Good,
about a
now
different
I mean,
topic?
Now I don't. Well, that
I
changes
mean-
my weekend. I was gonna eat somebody then, but I guess I no longer need to do that.
Yeah, there are a lot of better things to eat, like chicken and fish.
You're a
I
chicken.
mean, personally,
Ah.
I was gonna say I'm more of a fish person myself.
Boop.
Hey,
The friends
hey,
and
hey,
Europhones.
I said
Hopefully
fish, not
this
shark.
vomit doesn't just explode.
Blah.
But yeah, no, give me salmon any day. Oh,
Wish I could
I
put
like
the Pikachu
fish.
face
I like
gif here,
fish.
lol. Same.
we're making.
Yeah.
We are going to be making, like not this week, but next week, a grilled salmon burger
Oh.
at the restaurant I'm working at, and it's
How do
it is
you hold the
really
burger together?
fucking good. Oh, it's weird. It's really
Like
weird.
super
how-
glue.
Egg, flour?
I'm not 100% certain. I'm not one of the people cooking that particular product yet.
Okay.
I'll
So
be
what do
doing
you
that next
cook?
week.
Okay.
Right now, I actually am a prep chef. I was doing things like cutting up the beets for the beet salad. I was dealing with, prepping dough, making dough, portioning dough.
Well, isn't that the idea of having a job, making dough?
Yep.
Kind of, yeah. But I mean,
Dough
I
boy.
make dough to make dough. Think
Dodo.
about it that way.
Dodo.
Doughception.
Ah, so counterfeiting.
Kind of, yeah.
Dodo.
Kindly do not grab
Wasn't
my
me.
ass without asking.
Yeah, Peaches. You should know better than that.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I wiggle my butt at you.
Yeah.
Boop.
But yeah, just been trying to forget what happened recently.
Yeah.
Wiggle my tail at you. Wiggle, wiggle.
Because
Oh,
it's just making me depressed constantly, so I'm just trying to forget
We'll
it.
probably talk about this after stream.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Other way,
Yeah.
one of the other cool things I am looking at is I am going to be building, I am going to be doing a video with both with Renard and JT. The other person dipped out because they were busy with some stuff and all that, and long story short, they just didn't have the time to. But we're going to be going on without the other person. It's just going to be me, me, JT, and Renard. Just the three of us. Just the three of us. I'm sure
So,
that's actually a
wait,
song.
what was this?
Oh, I'm going to be kind of like doing an interview / just kind of
Oh, cool.
kind of like a podcast, but kind of not. More video than audio.
What's an interview?
It's where they talk to you and tell you why you're crazy.
Hey, I'm crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room.
Oh,
Rubber room with
not
rats.
that.
And rats make me crazy. Crazy?
Ah!
They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy?
These goddamn ways annoy
All
me.
I can say is, let me introduce you to the parody of that one, which is they locked me in a rat with room. Or they locked me in a rubber rat with rooms.
And rooms make me crazy.
Furryvore edition.
Oh gosh.
And that was my one. Apologies.
That
Oh.
was pretty good.
You
I
think
mean,
it's
Who's the
strange
little
to
just a
dog?
laugh.
This one. This is one of my friends. Comic Tom.
Oh,
Yes, thank you for reading my
You
name
think it's
tag. I
whiskers as a
appreciate
snake?
it.
E.
I mean, all I can see is a derpy looking cat thing. Your name tag for me is just a orb above your head with a picture.
It depends on what settings
It
you have.
makes me think of one of those "Hi, my name is" and just draw a smiley face.
Does you think it's whiskers as slave?
I have
strings?
done that at conventions before and just had my name tag as a smiley face. It pissed somebody off once.
Oh god.
Kids.
What's up?
I
Slave strings.
should contact my office manager to see if I can get a name tag.
If rats make
If it's
people
just a
crazy,
Smiley face.
what now? I wonder New Yorkers are the way they are. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Understand.
The rat copy paste.
New Yorkers aren't just crazy because of the rats. The rats are even crazy because of the rats in New York. There are too many rats in fucking New York.
Ready.
Where's New York?
It's a little island in the middle of a river.
It's not New York. It's Ratopia.
Ratopia.
Anyways, with that thought in mind, I'm going to get high.
Hi, I'm Tom.
How do I hold on.
Well, high as a New York skyboys.
There you go.
I mean, the downside... Well, no, the downside to getting high here is, in the process, I also have to technically get big.
Uh-oh.
Okay, then. He's
Where's he gone?
big. Yeah, Ramon
Hi,
says
guys.
hi, Tom.
Tail!
Yeah.
Wait, who says hi?
Pull the tail!
Ramon, one of the people in the chat.
Hello,
Pull the
Ramon.
tail.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get it.
It's way up there. Yeah. That reminds me, I should probably look at getting some of the other projects done that I'm going to be doing. Yeah. But
This will
Or
be
you
just
can
as
just
difficult to grab.
indefinitely procrastinate on them.
oh,
No.
small.
Ow.
Aha!
Hey! He
got
got in
you.
my face.
It's just this little wee tiny worm sticking out of the ground.
There you go. Hold on.
How many
Keep a hold of my
Clarkson?
butt.
How many Kiwi encounters has Volk had? You mean actual like Kiwi
There we
birds?
go.
Only a couple. They're very rare.
Kiwis are funny.
I mean, I thought they were extinct.
What? No, they aren't. You're probably thinking of moa, which are a large bird that looks a bit like
Oh,
a
no, I'm thinking of a dodo. Sorry. No.
yeah.
brain.
dodo. Yeah, those are the way of the dodo.
Apparently the ones that were really tasty to eat, but really, really, really stupid.
Shame we never farmed the damn things. That would have been the tastier version of a chicken.
Oh, God. Oh, God, thanks. We would have had Ark Survival evolved in the real world.
What can make it
No.
so far?
Imagine like something the size of a turkey that's like really plump and fat. That would have been delicious.
Hey, I'm trying to lose weight.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean you.
Oh,
I meant
by
the
the way,
dodos.
I'm being sarcastic, I
I
don't
was
think.
late to fucking
Ape
work
the
this
tail.
morning because of
Um,
goddamn
no.
turkeys.
Really?
Eat
Turkeys?
the tail.
What did the
Yes.
Turkish do to you?
Well, you're not allowed to run over turkeys. You're
Vote.
not allowed to harm turkeys
Eat the
in the
tail.
state I'm in.
No.
Ah,
So, understand
with-
the
no,
area
no,
I'm in,
no.
it's illegal to even accidentally hit the turkeys. Turkeys will hang out in the damn road. Like, they have become fearless of cars.
Jesus
Eat
Christ.
the tail. No.
I kid you not. In vehicle, just honk, and all you hear is... Swear to God, it sounded almost like the turkeys were telling the person that honked, just screw you.
I've never seen
Right.
a turkey before.
Pretty dog model.
Oh God.
That's not a dog.
You'll see them everywhere.
You mean this?
They
It's
That's
not
a
a dog.
Rexonium. It's like a fox. Yeah.
But I have seen an emu before. I was
Oh, yeah,
patting it.
those.
The emus are very nice.
Just don't go to war with the bastards. I heard they fight.
Oh, a
dirty.
bit late for that. Bit late for that.
Oh, that.
I've got
Why?
an idea. I cannot do this.
Why are you tying
When
my
was the
button?
dodo last
Why are you
seen?
tying my button up?
Quite a few, almost
do
over
this.
100 and something years ago.
Yes, I can.
God dang it, bud. Watch me walking. Meanwhile, Aussies are eating roos and Floridians are eating crocs. Yes. They occasionally cull them to
mean-
keep the numbers down.
Acne, Floridians don't eat croc anywhere near as much as New Orleaners do.
Oh, well, there you go.
Apparently, it is more
Funny.
common in New Orleans, but it's
Funnily enough,
pretty much a
I've
thing in both places.
Mm.
I kind of want to go to Australia and nom some roux.
Apparently, it tastes quite
funnily
nice.
enough, funnily enough, I've not had roux myself. There's like
I've heard
there
it's
is a
good,
frozen
but weird.
packet of roux in the freezer, but I don't want to touch it because I don't know how long it's been in the fucking freezer.
Look at the expiry date.
Oh, dude, I shit you not. If you want to know what any particular type of meat tastes like, if I haven't tried it, I will tell you I haven't tried it, but I have tried more things that are
Mm.
not
What do
necessarily
I
supposed to be
taste
edible,
like?
but that are edible. I don't know.
Giant
I mean,
fan.
I'm assuming you're human, so pork.
No, I'm
Pretty
shark.
roots.
Isn't that clearly
Oh,
obvious?
actually, no, I do know what shark tastes like. Understand, most shark does not taste good, unless, of course, it's treated very, very specifically
Mhm.
with milk.
Surprisingly, some
What
of the
does
shade.
dog taste like?
I'd have to explain what squirrel tastes like.
What does squirrel taste like?
Think
know.
beef, but ever so slightly drier and slightly nutty.
Oh yeah.
So beef
Now-
jerky.
Yeah.
Now, replace the nutty with woody, and that's dog. Oh, it's
Oh.
also really gamey.
I'm not
What about
surprised.
cat?
Stringy.
How am I not
It's
surprised?
stringy. It's stringy, bland beef.
So,
What about
exactly-
dinosaur?
No idea, but probably like
Dog.
lizard, so probably like snake, so chewy.
Chewy. Yeah, your head was right inside mine.
Chewy,
Bud.
naturally ever so slightly salty.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the most obscure thing possible. Have you had kangaroo before?
Nope. Want to though.
Yeah, I've tried ostrich. It's pretty good. It's beefy chicken.
Mm.
It's quite nice. It was a
Kangaroo's
burger.
really easy to get here.
Mm.
It's
I've
more
just not had
accurately,
it
it's
because-
more beefy turkey.
Yeah.
Like it's somewhere between. It's like turkey density, but chicken taste.
Mm.
What about
It's hard to explain.
kookaburra?
Kookaburra. No.
Never tried that. Aren't they endangered?
I don't know.
I don't know.
They just always
Okay,
laugh
so-
at me whenever I do stuff.
I don't know. All I can say is anything that's endangered or exotic, I probably haven't eaten. But
The
then
most
again, most people would
exotic
consider
thing.
squirrel to be exotic and disgusting.
The most exotic meat that I've eaten is not flamingo. No. What was the name of it? Peacock. I've eaten peacock.
You don't know how tempted I am just to say your mum.
I mean, peacock's not that strange actually. It's pretty good too.
I want to try it again. I really do. There was a farm out where I used to live that had a whole bunch of them. And they said, "Oh, if you can get one, you can have it." And if I end up going back out there, I'm going to take one of my ear guns out there, and I'm going to go. Here's $50. I'll have one. I'll just go out
Aim
there
for
and
the head.
yeah. Oh yeah. I don't have to aim
Just
too
straight
much
up aim for the head.
because I
You
use
don't want to lose a freaking pellet in the meat of a freaking bird.
they're big. They're like
I've
almost
made
like a
that
turkey.
mistake.
And the
I've
rounds I
made that
use are
mistake. We
the rounds I use for our ear gun. They hold at least 8
Yep.
shot pellets, kind of like a bird shot shell.
Oh Jesus! Oh no!
So all I
oh,
have to do
God.
is just aim for around
That's
the
even
head,
worse. So,
and
yeah.
it's 8 pellets. One pellet is a large steel ball bearing that flies a lot more accurately straight, and the rest are just like little wee shotgun pellets.
Yeah, no.
They-
Me and my cousin went out once with pellet rifles and went and bagged some ducks.
Oh,
Back when hunting season was open, when we were actually allowed to.
Yep.
And he lost a pellet it apparently in one of the ducks, and we didn't find it until after it was cooked.
Oh yeah,
And we only found it because my happy ass almost broke a tooth.
yeah, yeah. That's partly why a lot of people use steel shot, because you can easily use a metal detector or a magnet to find it.
Uh-huh. We
Yeah.
didn't have either a magnet or a metal detector, and
dang
he
it.
was just like, "It'll be fine."
Newt.
We were using steel
Extendo
pellets.
note. That's extendo snoot.
But yeah, for anyone who does, like
Oh,
me, who
God,
does
you know what's
hunting,
really weird?
I normally go after
Drop down,
species that either one, are in very abundant supply, or two, are just outright a pest. Quite a lot of the things that we
Oh,
hunt over
God,
here
by the
are
way,
either
wrist
one of
rocket
those two.
hunting is weird.
What?
Ever hunted with a wrist rocket?
The bloody hell is that?
Slingshot.
Oh, slingshots. Yeah, I've
Slingshot.
used those. Yeah. They're easy to use. If you get...
They're interesting for hunting. It's also really, really weird to watch a freaking goose's head go kaboom.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I've used slingshots a bit. Like, I've got one that I use around here to spook off some of the birds that keep bothering our plants. But if I really get accurate, I could, in theory, hit one if I really wanted to. But, they're only like sparrows and thrushes kind of thing. They're not exactly a lot of meat on their bones, so not worth the hassle of cleaning and cooking. You lot are like snakes.
Really weird story from when I was a
Okay,
kid.
solid. Asking what does it taste like? Hello, Chol Hunt.
Wait, what?
Hunt? How you doing? I hope you're having a great day.
What is what?
Bye. Oh, he's someone who's saying, you lot are like Snake in Metal Gear Solid, asking what does it taste like. That's what he said.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, right. There's a weird story that you reminded me of from when I was a kid. Me and my granddad and my cousin were out hunting. My granddad was like, "We're gonna teach you guys how to use a gun this weekend. We're gonna go bag a couple ducks." And it was like, my cousin was just like, "I don't need a gun. I've got my slingshot." And I'm sitting here giggling. Granddad's going, "You're never going to hit anything with that. You're just going to, okay, we're going to teach you how to use a gun." And my cousin, out of nowhere, just goes, "Watch." Takes a BB, or not a BB, but a freaking, like,
Shot.
a steel ball that he had in his
BB.
pocket. Not a BB. It was like it was a
Ball
ball the
bearing.
width of my thumb.
Yep, big old ball
Yeah.
bearing.
That's the word. Big old ball bearing. He's just like, "Watch this!" And my granddad just sitting there watching, and he turns, takes a shot, like a pot shot with this thing, and nails a goose center mass in its forehead.
Oh, well, that was quick at least. It was humane, so I don't have
My
anything to complain
granddad
about.
wound up with a $500 fine that day because we didn't have the license to
go
fucking
goose.
shoot a goose.
Yeah.
We were there for ducks. We only had the license for ducks, and only for 4 of them.
Yeah. Ever fish or eat salmon and tuna? I've never caught salmon or tuna, but I have caught fish that taste a bit like tuna. They're like a mackerel of sorts, and they taste real good, especially when you smoke them. Oh, where did Kit go? Kit.exe stopped working.
I
Um,
think it crashed.
oh, he's still there.
Oh no.
Yeah, so tuna. There are tuna here in New Zealand, but they're kind of like you have to go really far out to go get them. So it's easier just to get these other fish species and use them as an alternative to tuna. They are called kahawai. They're like a mackerel of sorts. And we catch them either with a...
Some pilchards, it.
I'm talking here.
I don't like pilchards.
Hey, bud. I was talking. as I was saying, I was catching these fish in various methods. I use spinners or lures that you trawl behind a boat or just cast out into the water and reel back in, or bait, just a chunk of bait on a hook. Either one of the methods works. They're not too fussy. They like going after silver lures, so shiny lures, normally silver in colour.
Lead works very well sometimes.
Yeah, but most of the lures that I use,
don't know why, but certain fish like to go after the lead sinkers.
I have actually had that. Yeah, but yeah, normally just a small stainless steel looking lure. I actually ordered a couple lures recently because I needed a couple new ones. They work really well on them, and I actually have caught quite a few decent fish. But yeah, I've caught lots of different species, and they're quite amazing actually. Yeah. But yeah, most of the time it's just normally sport of sorts. Anyways, how long have we been streaming for? 1 hour and 56 minutes.
But, hey, Volk.
Yes?
I have an ever so slight dilemma, you see. I think I just did something weird.
What did you do?
I spilled spot remover on my dog and he disappeared.
What? What?
I don't know, but I spilled spot remover on my dog, now he's gone.
I don't know how to respond to that one.
Either you're groaning or trying not to giggle.
My brain just stopped working, let's put it that way. God dang it.
Hello, Johnson.
I think we'll be ending the stream soon because we've been going for like 2 hours almost now.
Also, to answer your question, Ramon, both salmon and tuna.
Yeah.
Also, catching a tuna is not fucking easy.
No, especially if it's a big one.
They're not small fish. They are not small fish.
We've got tuna over here. There are two species. There's the really big ones, which those are not easy to catch. Then we've got smaller species called skipjack tuna.
One.
Skipjack tuna
Those are fun.
are like little footballs that travel at 150 mile an hour. Those things, the commercial guys
big
catch
ones
them.
are freaking hard to get.
Yeah. If I was catching those, you know what I'd be using? It would be a rope that has the capability of pulling up, that would be able to hold over a few ton. A hook the size of a goddamn gaff. Massive chunk of bait. And this whole thing would be bolted to the front of the boat.
And even then, you're risking getting the fucking boat dragged under.
It wouldn't be a small boat.
Yeah, by the way.
It would not be a small boat. It would be something that could easily have a few tons on it.
Guess what me and my cousin and granddad tried to do?
What? Did you try catching one of those massive flounders?
We don't get the super large ones. We get a pretty big one over here.
Yep.
We were in a rowboat.
I'm not surprised.
Don't ask how this freaking happened. We didn't know how freaking far out we were until we noticed we were like half a mile past a buoy.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. And over here, by the way, those buoys are like right where we have like giant cliff drop-offs.
Oh, yeah, water
under
markers.
the water.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's effectively the difference between you've got like 100 or 2 feet beneath you and over there like 10 feet away. That's a couple thousand.
Yeah, big drop off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've caught some large fish. Biggest fish I've caught was a stingray. This thing was freaking huge. You know how I caught it? Took a really thick hand line, threw it into the water, wrapped it around a steel pole on the wharf, and just waited.
Oh.
Stingray swam over top of it.
Tire itself out.
It swam over top of it, gave it a yank, hooked it, and I just sat there watching the line go, shoo, 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 backwards and forth. The line was taut as hell.
Itself out. Poor bastard.
Yep. Pulled it onto shore, unhooked it, slid it back into the water, and it just slowly swam off. I was going for shark that day. And put it this way, I almost have caught a hammerhead. Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
There are hammerheads here sometimes.
Yeah, I've got a cousin over in... I've got a cousin who lives over in, like... I think he's over in Maine.
Yeah.
He's in a really big fishing area, and it's just, like, straight up. He owns a fishing vessel.
Tom. Oh, well. Yeah.
But yeah, no, he straight up owns a fishing vessel.
Nice. Like a longliner
Some
or
of
a
the
net
stories
dragger?
he is... longliner.
Ah, yeah.
He also does, him and his crew apparently specialize in pole catching.
Ah, that's the one where you drop a line in the water and you quickly yank it back when you got a fish on it.
Yep, even when they come anywhere near it, just... and essentially...
Yep.
Hooks the hook not even into their mouth, but up under their jaw and just yanks them up by their head.
Yep. Yep, I've heard of that type. It's really very environmentally friendly because you're only catching and targeting a certain species of fish at a go.
Yep, and you're only likely to catch the bigger ones because of the fact that the hook will not fit properly into a smaller one, and they can't typically keep up properly. It's a very specific type of fish.
Yeah, like tunas and mackerel.
But yeah.
Yeah, pole.
I think it's mackerel.
Ah, yeah, yeah. I do actually a type of
it's
mackerel fishing like that actually myself. The type of fish that I have caught with this method, normally a mullet, mackerel, and other kinds of fish like that. And this technique is normally done off of a wharf or a boat. What you got is a light, so the setup is about this long. There's a small hook that has the bait on it. Then there's a hook below it that has multiple barbs that stick out in a row around it at the bottom. This hook is also weighted. And the idea of this is, once you have some fish hanging around your bait and nibbling on it, you would yank. What that does is then it suddenly brings this hook right up into these fish, and you might snarl one or two of them at a go. And because this technique is going after only one species of fish, and normally when you're going after them, you're going after the biggest ones. You just go yank, and you got a couple, bring it on board, process them, and you got yourself a whole bunch of mullet. And normally these are the ones either I use for making cooking, or I use for bait. It's a really handy technique.
Oh, God, no. One of my... again, cousin, I think... I'm trying to think, are they in Maine or... I don't know! Yeah, I don't know specifically where they are. It's just a really big fishing area, and they have a thing on their ship, on their vessel, that straight up... They do catch enough that occasionally they have to process on vessel.
Yep.
So, they have this machine called a gutter.
Oh, yeah. Large circular saw blade on it?
No?
Huh. Different style, I'm guessing.
Fiber wire.
Ah, yep. Yeah, it's like a buzz saw. Like a, bandsaw.
Well, no, not so much buzzsaw.
More like a bandsaw.
More accurately, it's more like a razor blade.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, it just straight up pops the bottom open and just...
Out goes all the guts. Yeah, cleans them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just one clean motion.
Beans.
Apparently, the weirdness of it is, one day apparently he had this really weird dude that was like learning to work on his ship
Oh.
and
Beans.
effectively lost his job when he decided to chuck an entire fish into the gutter instead of rigging it and kind of destroyed the gutter.
Oh.
And they lost a contract for like fucking $60,000 because of it.
Yikes! And there's also the
Beans.
cost of repairing that machine. So yeah,
Oh,
you're
no,
fired.
the cost of repairing that machine was just straight up a new fiber wire.
Oh, okay. Still though,
But
new
it's
fiber
because
wire.
it's one of the janky fiber wire ones. If that
Oh, yeah.
wire breaks and you don't have a replacement, there's no way to fix it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I can imagine it would have costed a few
Beans.
$100 to get a new wire, especially if it's like commercial grade, high grade stuff.
It's
Too crazy.
It's a commercial grade. It's literally just fishing line, but it's like a thicker, stronger version of it.
Hmm.
Like texturally, it looks like fishing line.
I'm guessing
But
it
it's
has
just-
like a
it's
rough surface to it that can dig in and cut.
Kind of like it's
Hello, bud.
it's like the star pattern.
Hey. Oh, yeah, I get what you mean.
It's like a star pattern,
Like
kind
weed
of
whacker
thing.
line. Some weed whacker lines have like a,
Kind of.
yeah, I get what you mean though.
Just ever
Yeah.
so slightly thinner than weed whacker line, but
Ooh.
thicker than
Yep.
fishing line. But similar pattern to weed whacker. Yes.
How you doing, bud? It's good to see you.
I'm
Hello.
doing good.
Yeah,
Bonk.
yeah, happy to see you, bud.
If I numb your face, am I going to taste watermelon?
Bonk. Bonk.
Belly
bonk,
rubs
bonk.
peaches. Oh,
Probably,
Rama.
but
You're an
Please
watermelon at the moment.
bean seed.
Yeah. I might be eating the stream soon. Dogs barking at someone
Hmm,
who's
It's
just
been
arrived.
going on for a bit.
Yeah, we've been streaming for literally 2 hours and 7 minutes, for everyone wondering.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Well, I just got here,
Well,
so
I mean,
eh.
welcome to
That's
what I
alright,
do
it-
on pretty
I,
much
I
That's
every
just
appreciate
normal.
seeing it, but
yeah, it's nice to see you for like 5 seconds.
I'll be on later on this evening if you wish to hang out.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
By the way, that is an adorable watermelon. By the way,
Yes. Aww.
I was not expecting it to look like that. I was not expecting a otter that looks like fruit. See it from a distance, cute otter. Get up close. You have seeds. Oh God, that's
otter?
a phrase.
Too crazy. Down here.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And cute bean. Wow.
Hey.
That is adorable.
Gib. Gib.
Give him uppies. This world doesn't have avatar grabbing or avatar
Player-
pickup.
Yeah, it doesn't have player grabbing.
Yeah. So I can't
Neem.
lift him.
Can't catch a tail.
Oh well. Thank you for
Oh,
everyone coming to
no.
today's stream. If you wish to help my channel,
You've got my tail. I've got my neck.
thank you for everyone who came to today's stream. If you wish to help me out, I've got all my stuff in the description below. I also have a PO box if you wish to send me anything. Thank you for watching today's stream. I might also have a video out later this week that I'm just about 50% done editing. I hope you all have a great time, and I will see you again soon enough. Bye!
And don't forget, if you like my strange ass, there's gonna be a stream soon.
Nah.
Yep.
Also, wiggle!
Highest limit.
Hey, bud.
Oh.